Hey everybody, welcome back to another YouTube exclusive, our post-race drive home, as we're calling it, doing it, I don't know, whatever. It was a 2-race weekend this week, and it was a good time. It was great seeing everybody, both Saturday at the Fighting Fentanyl 5K, and then this morning, as you can see, I'm heading home from the Father's Day Superhero Run in Overland Park. So we had a great time, a great turnout for both races, I think. Of course, today's was a little hampered by the rain. It is a cool, rainy day here in Kansas City, which is stark contrast to yesterday, where it was a very hot day in Kansas City. For the last 3 days, my home has had no air conditioning because that's on the fritz. Won't get a service person out until tomorrow. So today's cold-ish, rainy day was wonderful. I liked it a lot. So yesterday's Fighting Fentanyl 5K. Here's the thing, you guys know I love this cause and I love this race and I love the people responsible, but I have a criticism. I am going to say, though, this is probably the most wonderful criticism that a race can possibly receive. So, everyone at the Fighting Fentanyl 5K, here's my problem with your race. You've gotten too big, and that's a good problem to have. Yesterday, I think there were 700 plus runners for that race, and that race takes you on a paved bike trail through a park. You're too big. You can't do that anymore. You guys are going to have to extend to road racing, like 100% on the road, because you've gotten so big. Again, good problem to have. So to everyone over at Keeping Clean for Coop and the Fighting Fentanyl 5K, a wonderful race yesterday. Thank you to the people who came out wearing your either Casey Hustle Club shirt or your Back of the Pack podcast shirt. Producer Katie was out there. It was a great race, a great day, and thank you everyone who came out. Fast forward to this morning to the Father's Day Superhero Run. Another fun day. Again, much different in the weather department. And look, I don't like to boast about myself, and I'm not really going to do it, but we as runners like to celebrate our victories. We like to celebrate each other's victories. Am I correct? I hope I'm correct. Today, to get this medal, and I guess it's fitting because it was on Father's Day, I ran my first sub 30-minute 5K ever. I went over to the table because I knew I was close. And I don't even know what the seconds were, but when the lady said, "Oh, you were 29," after that, I'm just, woo! Go team. So I got my first sub 35K ever in 13 years of running. And even my Strava measured it almost correctly. It put me at 3.09. So in my Strava app, I'm not going to have it registered as my fastest 5K ever. But when we go to finisher time and it goes on my spreadsheet, it is now going to be in the number one spot. Number one. For 5K. So I was super excited about that. But it was great to see all of our running friends out this morning at the Father's Day race. Again, too many to list. There are tons of people there. Many people who I had not met before came up and said hello, said they listened to the show. We talked racing. There was a gentleman who saw me on the course. He congratulated me on my marathons, called me by name. I didn't catch his name. Sir, if you see this, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It is awesome when I get to meet new people and talk to people, or when we just get recognized for kind of what we're doing here in the running world. So I love it. I appreciate it. Now I am going to go home and take off all the soaking wet clothing that I'm wearing. Don't worry, I'll wait until I turn the video camera off for that one. And then shower up and then take my kids out for Father's Day. And I don't know, Buffalo Wild Wings. I think wings sound good. I know some people don't like Buffalo Wild Wings, that's fine, but they have a new flavor and I have to try it because it sounds amazing. So hey, to all my fellow fathers out there, have yourselves a wonderful Father's Day. Everyone else have a great day. We're going to go and record a podcast today, so look for that real soon. And we'll see you next weekend at the Hometown Half Marathon in Parkville, Missouri. Everyone have a safe weekend, and we'll see you next week.